Hello and welcome to Edison TV. My name is Aaron Atkar. I'm a healthcare analyst here at the Edison Group, and today we're joined by Dr. Stephen Parker, Executive Chairman at Sareum. Sareum is a UK-listed drug development company focused on the discovery of novel small molecule kinase inhibitors. Stephen, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
So Sareum's in-house programs are dual inhibitors of TYK2 and JAK1.
Yes.
Can you talk to us a bit about the significance of this dual inhibition approach?
Yes, perhaps to go slightly more broadly than that as well, because if you look at the other compounds that are coming up in the field, there are essentially there are two groups, and we happen to be in the group which is direct binding to the TYK2 target. There are others which are effectively working as a bystander effect. We believe that direct binding is preferable, and that's where we are, so we're very pleased to be there. Equally, we do have some early animal data suggesting that there is a beneficial, almost synergistic effect of having both the TYK2 and the JAK1 being hit. And we'll say we have some early mouse data suggesting that that's an actively beneficial place to be.
So lead asset 1801 recently presented some positive phase 1 data. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Yes, we're very excited about the outcome of that trial. We've seen that the trial was conducted in patients, healthy volunteers in Melbourne, Australia. It was a very substantial trial, both with the single ascending dose and the multiple ascending dose arms, and indeed a food study. And coming out of it, we've seen no serious adverse events related to drug. Any of the adverse events that we saw, they're all at a mild, moderate nature and typical for any drug trial. And they're equally spread between the drug and the placebo arms. So there are no signals that we should be concerned about coming out of that. Equally, we've shown that the half-life of the drug is sufficient that we are very confident we'll have once-a-day dosing going forwards.
Fantastic. So Sareum recently completed a £3.4 million equity raise.
Indeed.
Could you tell us a bit more about how this will support the cash runway and the pipeline activities?
Yes. Firstly, still focusing on 1801, we have decided that we will conduct the tox study required prior to going into phase 2. Now, the strategy of the company is to seek licensing partners at late preclinical or early clinical, and that remains our strategy, but this is a study that needs to be done, whoever is taking the phase 2 study forwards. And so we may be doing that for our own benefit, direct benefit. We may be doing it as part of the package that will form the licensing package going forwards. So we're going to do that. That will probably take, in all, that's probably about 6 months from planning through study and through data analysis and such like, but it's not a huge length of time. Then, in addition to that, we are able, with this money, to get 1802, our second compound, moving forwards. 1802 has been selected as being an immuno-oncology drug, and it's very good to have the resources to get that moving towards the clinic as well.
Excellent. So keeping the focus for now on lead assets 1801, we understand that for phase 2, a likely indication could be psoriasis, which can be a bit of a competitive space. So curious to hear a bit more about the potential rationale for this indication.
Yes, well, you're absolutely right. There's a lot of activity in the space. We chose psoriasis when we originally, in the phase 1 study, we thought that we would have a very small phase 1b bolted on to the end, which was probably not more than 6 to 8 patients, but these would be psoriasis patients as opposed to healthy volunteers. But we are quite open as to the targets in which the drug goes to, and indeed I'm sure that there will be multiple autoimmune targets that the drug will be very appropriate for. At this stage, we're not absolutely just picking a single target, and we'll see what comes out best as we move forwards.
Excellent. So shifting the focus now to other assets,
Sure.
1802 and 737.
Yes.
Could you tell us a bit more about where these are in the clinical stages of development?
Yes. Well, SRA 737 was the CHEK1 inhibitor, which was co-developed with parts of Cancer Research UK organisation. We are the junior member of that partnership. We have an economic interest in 27.5% of that going forwards, and the program is run by the Cancer Research Pioneer Fund. They some years back now licensed it, or they spearheaded the licensing to what became Sierra Oncology. Sierra, of course, last year was acquired by GSK, and it was very clear that GSK only wanted the late stage compound that was in fact in the NDA process already when they acquired. And I think there were 3 or possibly 4 other compounds, all of which got returned to their originating companies, and 737 was one of those. After a pause, we CPF managed to do a further licensing deal, and that is with an early stage California-based private company. At this stage, we're not able to name them, and we had an initial payment on the signing of that deal, and there is another one expected either at the later of 12 months or the launch of a first trial by this company with the drug. We're getting towards that stage now. I think from memory that the deal was announced in the first week of January of this year. So the 12-month date will be early January 25. So we shall see how they're doing.
Fantastic. So 2025 is looking to be a highly active period ahead for Sareum.
I certainly hope so.
Could you summarise some of the key milestones that investors should watch out for?
Well, yes, of course. As I say, there will be an announcement regarding 737. I'm quite sure at the start of the year. We're also, we've already signalled, as I said, that we're going into this the 1801 long-term tox study. That will start as soon as we can get everything in place, and that the outcome of that study will be known during the year. We're also moving 1802, as I say, further through the formal preclinical stages towards the clinic, and I'm sure that there will be announcements coming as we go through 2025 in that regard. We are, for Sareum at least, well cashed at the moment. We, in addition to the 3.4 million equity that you referred to, we also enjoyed about 1 million coming in from the Australian R&D tax credit scheme. So we have the firepower to get through these immediate stages, and we're very much looking forward to 2025.
Fantastic. That's all we've got time for today. If our viewers would like to learn any more, please visit edisongroup.com. Stephen, thanks very much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.